Righto. Let's see if we can get through this one. Hello, Miles. Hope you're having a good day. So I did put this up a little bit earlier just to check how it looks. So we're gonna be speeding through a little bit of the beginner tutorial, but that's fine. It's incredibly annoying. I do not get to keep my volume, my game sound going while tabbing out. Well, let's start a new one. So we have a couple of different choices to make here. I don't feel proficient enough to do a custom. I will definitely not do a Years of Hell. But I am planning on getting a survival, playing the survival mode. Man, how are you redeeming those? I thought I turned that off. Miles just have different powers than everyone else. Hacks, definitely hacks. All right. Oh man, you caught me off guard. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I fell for it. I fell for it. Okay, we're going in for survival. You are the captain of the Federation. Starship Federation Voyager.
A few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis, she puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
Man, his voice did sound a little bit strange. Okay. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy. Ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talent. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me Pilot Extraordinaire, Ensign. The Maquis. Wow. I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only for a few weeks, before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Penal colony? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands. This is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. Into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes this swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Oh, you drew Gear 5 Luffy? Nice. Did you put it in the Discord? Oh shit, we can't even jump back to an old message. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain. but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. Incoming. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert. Helm. Evasive maneuvers. Too late. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Oh, if it's in the Discord, I'll definitely check out the your drawing, man. Let's see. Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sick bay. Doctor, I got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp course gone to grey mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Tutorial stuff. Okay, so we're activating cartography. I'm assuming we won't get many choices to pick among here. We're just gonna be doing things the game wants us to do. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. What is that thing? Where are we? Oh shit, no, look at this cursor thing. If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Yeah. Scan points of interest marked with white question marks to reveal resources. Scan until you reveal deuterium, the fuel source. Okay. So, this is how I navigate around here. Okay. I gotcha. So if we're here, we might as well just scan the thing that's close to us, right? Right click to scan. Okay. Zoop. Let's grab the deuterium then. Time passes in form of cycles. Okay. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colors of the chance bar represent the possible outcomes. Dark green and light green, excellent and good outcomes. High rewards such as extra resources, morale increase, etc. Yellow, average outcomes, can include minor setbacks. Orange and red, bad and terrible outcomes, lead to low rewards and medium to major setbacks like destroying rooms, hull damage, or severe injuries. Okay, I gotcha. Collect and store. I can just scan these, right? Yeah. Might as well do a little bit of scanning for free. Okay. Yo, my main, how are you doing? Star Trek. Damn right, it's Star Trek. Let's go collect that deuterium. You're working on your new video right now. Oh, nice. Looking forward to it, man. Sensor detected a dense cloud of interstellar gas with an unusually high concentration of deuterium. So we can either deploy collector probes, which gives us less, or risk to maneuver Voyager into the unknown of the cloud buzzard collectors and receive more. Or we can leave. I will not insert any funny sounds this time. I like the... I'm someone who appreciates well-timed sound effects. Okay, so are we gonna go for the safe approach, or are we gonna risk it? Risk it for the biscuit. I'm kind of feeling we should risk it. Risk, of course. Well, let's go for it. We did it. I don't know what's happening, but always risk. So we were risking and taking a little bit of a risk to collect deuterium. But we did manage to do it. Very nice. 100% we got. I think we would have gotten less if we didn't risk it. Captain, we can now deactivate grey mode. Okay. Captain, ready to increase warp core outputs. Righto. So this is a resource management game, so we're gonna have quite a bit of stuff to keep track of. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting the main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier. Okay, let's do that. Is this like Fallout Shelter? Good question. I think it's just a more advanced version of Fallout Shelter because we're in a starship that is basically kind of like one of those shelters, but we will also be going around trying to navigate through the Delta Quadrant to get back to familiar space, to the Alpha Quadrant. Computer, 500 cigarettes. Those silly aliens. Okay, well, we're gonna do tier 1 engines, or tier 1 warp core. Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Very nice. Good. Now what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detect a Maquis vessel next to it. So we can scan for life forms or try hailing them. Of course we're scanning. It's always scan before anything else. Good request. They locked the Deadpool skin behind a gotcha roll. You cannot be serious. Oh no. Scan for life signs. Scan the ship for life signs. Ensign, there's no one aboard, Captain. Okay. Well, I guess we'll scan the array then. What about the array? Failure. It seems our sensors can't penetrate it. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want to transport a room repaired and ready. When I did test this to see if this would be anything I wanted to play on stream, I actually did manage to do this scan. Mr. Paris, get us to a deuterium deposit. No, a duranium deposit. We needed to repair the transporter room. Okay. Keep track of your resources in main HUD. Deuterium, your fuel that powers a warp drive, uranium and titanium, essential for construction and repair, and crew is needed to operate key systems and rooms. Righto, so we have food, titanium, uranium, batteries, energy. Cycles is our time unit. Cycles pass while Voyager is traveling. The displayed number of cycles indicates how many cycles it takes until deuterium is depleted and the energy system switches to gray mode or the batteries. Okay, interesting. Okay, good luck, my main. I hope you find some good music. Deuterium. Dilithium. Higher allied chips for combat combatants. Okay, so that's protectory stuff. Science points. Produced in the science library. Occasionally they can also be obtained in away missions or point of interest. Science points are required to research technologies in the tech tree. Bioneural gel pack. Bioneural gel packs are a vital resource used for initially repairing life support, as well as constructing and upgrading rooms. Bioneural gel packs are produced in the biolaboratory from food and trading. Okay, so they can actually make gel packs in this one. Borg nanites. I know we will probably not find those for quite a while. Interesting. Okay, so we're looking for duranium. So we have someone at this Class Y planet. Class D planets. So let's take the one that's closer, because we don't want to drain our things. Let's go there. Lol, cigarette reference from the Orville. Yeah. Hello, Deck Alpha. I'm pretty sure they also have a cigarette smoking alien that comes aboard the Voyager at one point, who just keeps replicating booze and food and cigarettes. Small debris fields. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be a remnant of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Collect any easily accessible resources, or use the tractor beam. Of course we use the tractor beam, that's cool stuff. Tractor beam, go. Average, 45% reward distribution. Okay, we did get some. We now have all the deuterium we need. Uranium we need. Engineering standing by to repair the transporter, Captain. Damaged rooms are not operational. Select a room to bring up the room controls. If you have resources and work teams needed, you can initiate repairs. Let's do that. So repairing needs 1 crew member and 14 uranium. Transporter room. The ship's primary hub for beaming personnel and cargo to and from planetary surfaces and other vessels. Makes away missions possible. Let's do it. Okay, so this is going. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. Okay. Can't say no to the captain. Oh, this ship is big. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. In this show, this station is a lot bigger. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select heroes with the matching skills for your away team. Well, we have 2 people, so we're sending 2 people. So here's the challenges, I guess. We're getting some cool stuff. Okay. Tom Paris and Harry Kim, let's go. Decide on approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Okay. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Of course we're scanning for life signs. We're always scanning. Okay, hold down the button. Ah, success. Harry and Tom used their tricorders to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby house, strumming a banjo. For anyone who has watched Voyager, you should be familiar with what is happening. Let's see, after a challenge, participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Okay, so we need to make sure that they don't spend all their stats. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on. How should we approach him? So this one gives more rewards than the others. It looks like a 65% chance to completing it. I don't think demanding to know what's going on is the thing we should be doing. I think we probably should just go for the safe bet. Or do we risk it for the biscuit again? It's in the beginning of the game. How bad can it be? Let's be a little bit demanding. Let's see what Tom Paris has to say. Demand what is going on. Come on! Shit! Fuck! Harry and Tom demands have little effect on the old man, who seems rather confused by their presence, muttering about how things are not supposed to happen this way. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Well, at least they got some corn. You can select more than one hero for a challenge, if they possess the required skill. If the accumulated skill value is equal or higher than the required number, you have a chance for a critical success, golden part of the chance bar. Okay. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the marquise ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially the back wall. Okay. So our rewards are either science points or this was deuterium. Yeah. Well, I think we should try the thing the game just introduced to us, which is the crit thing. Let's see if we can get a crit. Ah, it was other end of the bar. Shit! Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air, but before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion, the back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-Klingon woman, lie on surgical beds. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that influence how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. Oh shit, both our guys are fatigued now. Uh-oh. These people must be the missing marquis. They're being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Okay, so we can either... Okay, so it's giving us different things here. I'm thinking I want to wake up our Klingon, whose name is Balana. Let's go for that. Come on, gold! Ah, no, nothing. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Okay. A sudden return. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa! I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? But we were just there, right? Tom? Tom? Seems like he's still on the array. I hope. Captain, we're being hailed by the Marquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ram us? One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Face to face, despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Marquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicaments. You could also see Tuvok in that image. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Tuvok recruited. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you, I perform my Marquis duties to the highest standards. Patak! You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to remobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support. Secure core decks and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to engineering office. Okay. The ability to supply... To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit and the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Okay. I'm not planning that much at this point, but let's look at all these decks. We don't have a workshop, we don't have a shuttle bay, we don't have any torpedoes, we don't have our aero shuttle bays. We just have a great lot of broken shit. But this needs to go up. We need to switch on life support. So 18 more energy to keep this going. Let's go. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. Sigh. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Let's do that. So we have, well, 42 idling crew members. That's amazing. And it takes 2 cycles and 8 deuterium. Duranium! Ugh. It's duranium, not deuterium. Need to start separating those two. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. Okay. Well, we do have a planet just 2 cycles away, which is the amount of cycles we need, but we really could use the uranium, I think, because that's our lowest resource. Let's go get those on the Class D planet. Okay, engineering office repaired. Life support active. Provides up to 1 work team. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction, and hull repair on the Voyager. Total cost after activation. 38 energy and 8 crew members. Close the report to automatically finish all actions, activate all activatable rooms, and collect all resources. Let's... Yeah, I think we should enter the ship. Because now we have that. We need to get the... No, it's still going. It's still going. Then I'm unsure What happened? Oh shit, what's this? What's this? Can I press this? Oh! Okay, so that's a shortcut to the warp core. So many stats. Okay, okay. System. Okay, I got it. I get it. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down, but structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. Kind of funny that we would get more salvage if you just destroyed it. And well, we don't have a torpedo bay, so I guess we'll just take what we can. Okay. It's still repairing. Generator. I feel like we probably should try and get something more going. Like a shield would be very nice to have. But I'm also thinking that we're currently stuck in the tutorial, so let's not push things too far. 537. How many cycles does this? It said it needed like 2 cycles. If I click this, okay, maybe we needed to click it to finish it. I don't know. But now we have a team. Building and repairing rooms, even clearing debris, occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Okay. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall. To ensure the crew's food supply, maintain their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in this section first. Well, that's kind of what we were going for, right? The morale bar shows your current morale. The change to morale per cycle and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew, quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinates and the game is over. Okay. Let's make sure that they like us then. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Well, let's just keep repairing things. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. The ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remnants of the old. Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time. Cycles. To pass the time, travel on the map. Okay. Okay, so we do get uranium clearing things up. Okay. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we shall continue collecting some resources. Well, let's do that then. We only have deuterium left on this in this place. Let's just go gather deuterium then. Okay, so mess hall is ready. Mess hall repairs are complete, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. With every cycle your crew consumes rations, you can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is accustomed to premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume deuterium. Okay. where did we see our... This is the morale, okay. So we're going minus 80 morale per cycle right now. Because people are quarterless and eating the bad rations. So we're fixing the rations, giving them proper ones. Replicated rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. Yeah, okay. And that is doing thing. Keep exploring system. Okay. We're just gonna let the game do its things until we're done with the tutorial. Small to debris field. Well, we do have a tractor beam, so we're gonna keep doing the tractor beam thing. Let me check on my chip. Can I see my tractor beam somewhere? Because this is navigational deflector. What are these but notifications? Okay. We don't have a threat level in this sector. Okay, interesting. Okay. I think we don't have to think too much about our tractor beam. It just lets us have it right now. Okay, ruined room. Cleaned up the room. Ruined room removal concluded. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now. It'll do wonders for morale, Captain. Let's do that. To build new rooms, select empty building space to bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build a room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Okay, so this is 2 empty rooms. Build emergency quarters. Maintenance, crew, technology, Borg. Yeah, I assume it's gonna be in... Okay, so we have... bunch of different. We have the emergency crew quarters, which gives lower morale. We have regular crew quarters, which we should probably go for eventually. Officers. We have a sick bay, the holodeck, observation lounge. Interesting. Okay, we're building the emergency crew quarters. There we go. Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, so keep this in mind when adding new rooms or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation, or morale may drop faster than you'd like. Needs 6 cycles. Wait. Getting something from this, except 2 XCOM's common request. Okay. Captain, the erased jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Oh. A bunch of options. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Try to intimidate them. Give them back. Let Belana talk. I kind of like the sensor array, the optional one. Just scan. Let's see what that does. I won't rely on words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Tom and Chakotay. No signs of them, Captain, and No humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. Right, it's out. Oh, the video, your next video is out. Nice. I'll check it after stream. But the thumbnail is just a black screen, lol. Oh, you mean when you post it on Discord? Yeah. It's so weird. If you post things too fast, you just don't get a thumbnail that is showing. And even if you update it, it won't be the latest thumbnail. It's so weird. Let's see here. I understand, but I have no choice. There's just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honor a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. What kind of debt? Maybe we can help. Weren't you listening? It can't be repaid. All I can do is protect them. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I do not have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it. We haven't gotten any closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You Starfleet don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may, I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Torres? I don't like this any more than you do, but it'll be easier if we work together. Captain. Helm, set course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Let's find our people. Wait, what happened to all your redeems? I removed them because I knew I was going to be playing this game, and they are probably more disruptive than helpful for this than in Marvel Rivals. Let's see. Set a course for the 5th planet in the neighboring system. Maximum warp. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select a specific pole to visit. Oh, what's the drama? It's just that the continuation of the weird ghost bans from Discords and from Discord servers, and no one is being kind of held accountable. Like, it's our 2-month anniversary of being ghost banned and not getting any understanding to why or what happened or anything. Let's pick up some salvage. Yeah, you would imagine after 2 months, someone who has said that it is weird that this happened, they should have just like unbanned us. It's such a weird thing. Is this the planet we're supposed to go to? Did I miss to scan this before? I think I did miss scanning it. So we're supposed to be... Let's see. Optional. Clear more ruined room and build emergency quarters for the entire crew. I think I kind of want to build the... clearing out a little bit more of this destroyed ship so we can... let's see. This is a 3 people. 322. Phase control room. Engineering office. I guess we're... I don't know if we have a good... Let's just try this. Right, because that's a bigger room, it'll take more time. Ugh, I should have thought about that. Let's get some more stuff here. Okay. Now we have the emergency quarters. Clicks. Oh, that's nice. We get actually crew names. That's funny. Upgrade. Okay, so we can make the bad crew quarters bigger if we need to. So we have a pretty large crew. That's a lot of rooms we need to clear out. I guess we're gonna clear this one. So did I need anything special to clear this one? What am I using? It's no available work team. Right, it's kind of light. So I will go. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for keeping me company. Oh, I will. I'm enjoying myself. This is right up my alley. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. Okay, same as before. Well, we're gonna keep using the tractor beam. I kind of like that. Shit! Lost due to full storage. Interesting. This is better than Rivals for real, but I can't stop playing Rivals. I know. Just jump into some drama and you'll be fine. Rock. What now? Ah, it's just stupid shit. Scanning this. So this is the planet where we have the quest on. So how do I go to this system? Okay, and if I go out like this? Okay, here we go, here we go. Zoom! Got another room. In this room we can build more emergency quarters. Why can't we build the... Oh, okay, so a regular quarter, we need a bigger room size. Okay, well, wow. Okay, so now we have a big room. Do we have anything else that's fun to build? Science lab, hydroponics, large hydroponics. Biolab, waste disassembler, phaser control room, shield generators, disruptor array control rooms, energy dissipator control rooms, cloaking device, metaphasic shield room. Damn, that's a big. All the Borg stuff. That is maintenance. Cargo bay if we want more storage. Battery compartment stores up to 120 surplus energy from the warp core. Okay, but I think we're gonna keep looking at the crew quarters. missing technology. Okay, so we can't even build that. So if I build this... It feels like a waste to do that on the 3 room. But I guess we can destroy a room once we built it, right? Dismantle, yeah. So let's just make sure that we have crew quarters for it. So that's 12, 24, 36. We're getting there. Let's send a work team over here. Did not have an extra work team. Okay, we've arrived. Now we should be able to scan. So we're scanning the system. This is kind of fun. Oh, we got some new symbols. So 19 cycles. How do I know? Oh, all right. That's the numbers. There we go. Okay, I got it. I got it. So there's some sciencey stuff we can find here. But this is the closest. But we're almost at maximum capacity of our deuterium. If we go back into our ship, can we do something about this? We're already doing the premium things. Assign a hero to the room to receive an efficiency bonus. Requires hero attribute diplomacy. Okay. Interesting. Can we upgrade it? We can add another work team. We should probably... Let's do that. We want another work team, right? So but it says we can't. Work team 1 assigned to emergency quarters. Work teams 1 out of... Okay, so we can't have more. We need to probably upgrade this to get more. Yeah. Damaged holodeck. We're missing the stuff we need to even start repairing those. These are just big rooms. I guess we just have to do these cycles. Let's get the science stuff. That should do a cycle. Let's go in here. We have some more emergency quarters. That is fantastic. Those are almost done as well. We still need even more. Will the game let me? No, it doesn't let me lock those either. Can output more energy probably if we would like to, but I don't think that's necessary right now. So where is it expecting me to build these additional? So like if we take 2 of these long corridors, could get some more because these are 12. Yeah, well, we'll keep on picking up stuff. Can I go here? No. No! We didn't do the mission. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, we got the emergency crew quarters. We're almost there. The annoying part, we're our crew is a little bit too big. I guess this room. That's what we're doing. Let's get this. Tractor beam, go! You failed me again, tractor beam. One of these days. Our sensors have detected a small but stable spatial anomaly. It's not dangerous, but could provide valuable scientific data. Scan the anomaly from a safe distance. Sensory arrays. Let's go. Very good. Did it. We're amazing. So that's 3 cycles away, and then we can... Yeah, let's go here. Let some cycles tick down our material. Scores, Kaplansk. Oh, maybe we should just upgrade one of these? It's locked. Okay. Okay, let's see. So that's building it, and then we're gonna be a few short. So this should have been a regular. Okay, we're gonna build an emergency quarter over here. Once that is done, we're gonna dismantle this one and build a regular crew quarter over here. Okay. Captain, we've detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this class J giant gas giant thing. But the atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. Urgh. Well, we don't need the mega load, so we're gonna just go for the simple load. There we go, almost at full. Because our stock is at 1000 max. So while we wait for the crew quarters, let's go pick up a little bit extra of these. Before we go and see what we can do at the Ocampa. We located a rich asteroid field containing valuable minerals. One of our scientists suggests a new experimental mining technique, which has the potential for much higher yield, but there's a chance it could destroy the asteroids. Well, we don't have a science laboratory, so we're going for just a basic yield. Very good, very well. So I think we're gonna head over here, pick up some. No, we're at max duranium now as well. Okay, then we can start heading for Ocampa. Emergency quarters complete, amazing. Then it's just 2 who are not happy about things, and we're soon. There we go. Everyone is happy now, except for these guys who live in here, because we're gonna demolish their asses and. Build a bigger room for them. Because I don't think we can do it like this, right? Ah, we don't even have that technology, so we won't even try it. We do have the ability of making cargo bays. We probably should do. We're also allowed to build a science laboratory. Don't we have a science laboratory? Yeah. Let's repair that. I kind of want to have the... Let's just get get our ship up and running. And eventually I'll just activate too much stuff and I'll run out of power instead. This holodeck's damaged. I think it's good for us to have some phase control. Right, so an engineering office gives us an extra work team, and we always have a base of one work team. Okay, I got it. Oh, nice. Our science laboratory is back in action. Open take 2. Oh. Okay. So we have a lot to do here. Oh my. Okay, so combat. Let's wait with that. Let's look at the. So we do have the science lab. Okay, we don't know anything about that. Could make a hydroponics bay. Ooh, field training. We probably should get that as soon as possible. Anything that just gives extra EXP is so strong. Accommodates 10 crew members in standard Starfleet orders. Accommodates 10 crew members. Is that what the standard is? Is that what we have? Alright. We haven't researched crew quarters. I kind of want to get the crew quarters so we can actually give them somewhere to what's it called? Sleep. I'm kind of tempted by the small battery compartment. The plasma torch is also pretty strong, but we're going for the crew quarters first. We're gonna miss out on some resources from the ruined rooms, but I think the morale is key. It says uranium at max capacity. Righto. We need to make a extra storage space. Do we want to make storage space below the mess hall? Let's see. Needs 3. It's quite a bit of storage space, actually. I think it's kind of worth. That's 2, that's 3. I actually have a battery compartment here. Why is this locked? Is it a research I didn't see? Doesn't look like I'm missing. I think it's just locked by the game. Yeah. We should definitely clear this out. Okay, let's see what Ocampa has to offer. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. Let's see what we have here. A new lead. Following the array's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Commander Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? What makes this place so special? Both of these are optionals. I think we should do the general scan of the planet. Let's see what we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Analyze the planet's atmosphere. I don't know if there's anything negative with us trying to do these things. Let's take a look at what happened here. The atmosphere contains no nucleogenic particles, Captain. This planet is incapable of producing rain. I've studied thousands of Class M planets. I've never seen an atmosphere without nucleogenics. There must have been some kind of extraordinary environmental disaster. You can study the planet in detail after we've rescued Chakotay. Well, let's check the energy pulses. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team investigate the area. There's something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Prepare an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. First contact. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis has ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Greetings! Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what their compa called him. He's probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course, a guide needs a little, you know. Compensation sounds fair. Wonderful! To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Interesting. Oh, okay, so that... Oh, I already skipped the cycle. Whoops. I got it. I understand. There's buttons for me to press. We don't have any ready teams. We have things happening. We're building things. The phase control room is in order. Nice. Okay, so we can actually defend ourselves. So I'm gonna... I probably should be repairing the shield generators. I'm kinda... in case we're get into a battle. Because we can still not activate those. So the question is, do we want a sick bay or do we want the... I think we want the shield generators. Get our shields running. I didn't even check how expensive these shields will be. But we still have quite a bit of power. Okay, so now the game just wants us to chill a little bit while we deal with interstellar cloud. Let's go. Interesting. We're going with the safe collection. Because we're kind of good at the deuterium levels. We're now low with the deuterium, so we can head over and pick up some extra. Okay, shield generators are up. So we could put Tuvok into that. Mess hall. Can we actually put the... Yes! We're gonna put him in his right place. The mess hall. Neelix, you got this. We're gonna put Tuvok into base room. Oh, do they actually pop in there? Oh, yes, they do. There he goes. I haven't remodeled the mess hall yet, because this is gonna be Neelix's kitchen. Oh, that's so much fun. Can we put heroes here as well? Science? Oh, we do have a bunch of science dudes. Yeah, Hurricane, we're putting you in there. Shield generators. You know what? Oh, where's our warp core? Main engineering heroes. We're gonna... Look at this. Repair rate. I don't even know what that means. You can also put -1 damage per cycle from phenomenon. Okay, but we're not in a area which is giving us any of that trouble. Receive an efficiency bonus. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that more. Let's put Tuvok in here to give bonuses to everyone on away missions. Who can? He's the only one who can do that. Okay. Same with that one. And in engineering, oh, let's put Blana there. She was very strong at that. Okay, this is exciting. Okay, well, let's do a manual save just to be. Let's see, 61. Collect them normally. Very good. Full storage. Captain, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the cargo is overflowing. If we find any more of this resource, we'll have just to put it. No, we'll have nowhere to put it. We would just have to leave it behind. I was wondering if we could expand our storage capacity, perhaps with a new cargo bay. You'll have 30 seconds to accomplish this task. Sure, we'll build an additional cargo bay. I'm gonna wait to answer Neelix. Because we want to get that cargo. That's gonna be a cargo bay. Then we have that entire. Okay, caretaker. What a delicious meal! A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup! Something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah, yes! Your missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Caisson Oglar encampment. Caisson what? One Caisson sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Ocampa had our people. Well, the Ocampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Maid Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. Let's ask for more information about the case on Ogla. Anything else we should know about this case on Ogla? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Send an away team. Very well, prepare an away team, and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Fly back to Ocampa. Also build that cargo bay. So we're going back here. Da 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 da. Ruined room, click, skablam, skabloosh. Maintenance, cargo bay, kablams, kadink. We're down. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Return later. Send away team. Okay, we got a boy Neelix. We want all kinds of symbols. So we do not need we do need engineering, but we do get that from Neelix. We do need. I think we should probably bring Tuvok because he has both the captain stuff and the phaser and the science. So let's bring the Vulcan. Blam. And whoever else we bring is bonus. So the question is, do we want stronger science or stronger repairs? It seems like the science bits are the least needed bits. So I think we should probably bring the innovator, because it's also recommending the trait of the innovator. I don't know what that means. So then we have a Talaxian, a Vulcan, and a Klingon innovator. It does mention survivalist, but I think that is if we would have not picked B'Elanna, then we would have had a different crew member. Okay, let's start this mission. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Well, we do not have the survivalist. So we'll just have to let Tuvok solve this problem. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto a ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up and massive sandstorms approaching from the south. Welcome to Dune. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Innovator, design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. So we're kind of at the point where I want to get more research points, because we've been getting quite a bit of uranium from whatever we're doing. So let's see. Put up here. So, do we want to fatigue Tuvok some more, or do we just want to try and see if B'Elanna can solve that? I kind of don't want to double fatigue Tuvok, so maybe we should just be a little bit careful. Ah, almost the crit chance. B'Elanna wastes no time. With impressive efficiency, she swiftly constructs a wind-resistant shelter from the surrounding debris, all the while grumbling about the perceived incompetence of the Starfleet team. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, unharmed, and sets off in a direction of the Kazon Ogla settlement. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Talaxian, let Neelix do the introduction. That sounds kind of reasonable to let him do it. Approach intimidatingly. Weapons at ready. No, man. No. Let's let Neelix do the talking. He's our man. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazon Ogla in his usual boisterous manner. The women and children seems to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin, the leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human, with pointy ears, peers around a corner. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Ah, so this is morale. Okay. Demonstrate strength, but shoot them. We should definitely be offering some water. Exchange for information. That 100 morale, though, that's kinda... But let's play it safe. The away team offers Jabin water from the replicators. Fascinated by this technology, Jabin accepts the offer and becomes more receptive. He explains that Ocampo live underground. Their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave. On Ocampo, he explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jabin and demands the Ocampo woman to be freed. Away mission risks. Okay. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risk. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level indicator. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Oh my. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. I kind of like the morale option. The odds are big to get those rewards, but I think we're going for more morale. Appease and carefully withdraw. Your choice has consequences. The away team raises their hands in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while choosing the words carefully to calm the angry Kazon. Jabin, though furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognizes the away team's intelligent attempt to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. It's very nice we got even extra morale from this. Delicious. Okay, so it's good to be injury-free. That's extra points to the experience. Very nice, very cool. More than gratitude. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Kess, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it has the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Yes, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now... Let's go for the optionals. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Ocampo with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it, or where he came from? No. We do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Ask how Kess and Neelix met. Kess, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kess while I was trading with the Kais on Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Kess, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We once possessed telepathic abilities, but those atrophied. Atrophied? Atrophied? Yeah, you know what I mean. Over many generations. We have things to do. Alright, someone gets started on the transporter signal amplifier, and Kess will go to sickbay and have you examined. Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. He says that we can start doing... Oh, okay, it's in unexplored. Can I do this? Okay. Oh, okay. That's good. That's nice. We need to get the sickbay back in order, because they don't seem to be... Well, I can't. No build will work. Okay. We need to wait 3 cycles. Let's go back to the system. While we wait for those cycles, we can go to this freighter. It's unfortunate we don't have any torpedoes. But let's just do a regular snatch and grab. We're almost topped off entirely. Let's look back into the ship. So we have 1 cycle on the ruined rooms. Then we can do the sick bay. So we're gonna remember to build... Let's fly to this planet while it's... There we go. We got the extra cargo bay. Fantastic. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms or unlock passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Certain technologies first require an upgrade of the tier of a technological category. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. Research points are produced by active science labs but can also be gained as rewards in away missions. Research report, transporter signal amplifier, transporter blah blah blah. So we got some blueprints. Captain, the blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we'll need to repair the workshop. You do say. But Tuvok, we do have a injured woman who needs help. Let's do that. This is ready. Each cargo bay can only store 1 type of resource. Oh, build more cargo bays or upgrades. The crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. 100 extra morale. Okay, good to know. Well, I guess we'll be focusing on the deuterium in this one. Okay, let's collect our thoughts. How can we build that? We cannot build that. We're missing materials for it. I think what we should be building here is actually could build another shield generator. But let's build a regular crew. Fuck. I haven't researched it yet. Oh, there's so much I want to do. Okay, so this is doing that. We still have... I guess we'll just clear up the debris in these areas. This is strange. I wonder if it opens up after we've cleared this out. Let's do it. Okay, all the work teams are going. We need 3 cycles for this. We can also pick up more salvage now, so we're gonna be doing this. Because we can have up to 1500. Research, okay. Where was the thing? Oh well. Can go down to tier 2, but I don't think we need that yet. 5 remaining on the crew quarters. Oh, then kind of cool. We really want to get that field train. Happens acknowledgement. Oh, so many fun upgrades. Let's fly over here. We now have a sick bay. Right, that's why I click this, I should get them back, yeah. Injured and sick crews will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Introducing the Doctor. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of your medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now, and this patient, Kess. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best? Captain, I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganize. Okay, cool. I assume we can put the doctor in the sick bay. Now we should have additional crews to send down to repair the workshop. 3 cycles away. So all our crew is working. We have 2 idling out of... Okay, so we're kind of running low on crew because we're putting them inside these... into all of the things, what you call it, the quarters of different areas. Management. Switch off. If we switch off, we get 4 crew members. I wonder how we get more crew. This area we're saving for the regular crew quarters. So we're at 100 could probably snatch this. Or, you know what? We can skip a cycle. Oh, we got the wind ring. Oh shit, no. A lot of things are happening. Did we finish this? Okay, excellent. Crew quarters. Where was the hydroponics field training? 12 cycles. That is a lot. While we could just get more food in the hydroponics bay. But honestly, I think the field training seems very strong. That's kind of cool too. They have a lot of cool stuff. Oh, extra space for everything. Craft for torpedoes. Like this is something we probably won't need. It's just a good... I think what this will let us do, if we get this early on, we will need to go to less planets while we're doing our exploration. We're missing something in the mess hall to start doing delicious meals. Kinda want to do the hydroponics bay. We haven't been in any fights yet, so I don't know how vital it is. And we have definitely no Borg stuff. This is a tough choice. I'm kind of leaning into the battery. Let's go for the battery. I think that's an interesting pick for me. Because if the game throws us a curveball which kills our warp core, we'll have some backup energy for like a cycle. I'm kind of also feeling like another engineering office, so we can just keep building more stuff. Because then we don't have to build a cargo bay to add more capacity to our things. That could be the play, maybe. Yeah, fuck it. We'll make another engineering office. Like I would love to kind of sort them out in the places they should be, but eh. I like this pick. That's interesting. Now we can pick this up. Let's see. Right now we're waiting for the workshop. And now we're at a slightly dangerous position. Oh, we'll see where we end up. Here's our workshop. Excellent. Kablam. Workshop repaired, Captain. We can start production of signal amplifier. Available blueprints. Here's. Ooh. Let's put Bellana in the engineering bay. Main engineering. We don't need to repair the war core right now. Let's make the blueprints. 3 cycles. Well, I guess we'll just burn 3 cycles. The signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to Ocampa. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was afraid to leave this system. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Send away team. Okay, so we're bringing Cass. We need someone to shoot. And then we just need a shit ton of engineering. I guess that might be Bellana then. Bellana is just stronger than Neelix. We get a bit more, but it's only one of these and 3 of the engineerings. Yeah, Bellana, you're gonna get spent and tired. Let's see how this goes. Start mission. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice their away team, they reach for the weapons but hesitate. "Careful!" shouts one of them. "Don't let them butter you up." Captain, the Kazon seems to be more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack. What are your orders? I think we should be using some show of force here, because I want to keep Bellana in pristine condition. That way, team raises their faces up. Okay, now I get it. I see these are each of these sections. Okay, cool. So we can actually plan. I realize that now. Cool. That way team raises their faces, approaching the Kazon with an intimidating demeanor. The Kazon, remembering the away team's previous display of wit, hesitate. They are unsure whether to risk a confrontation and eventually back down, allowing the away team to proceed to the tunnel entrance. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance. Using the transponder signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in this. Using the transponder signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. We can just use everyone. Let's see. It's the same thing on both. Okay, we're just using different things. So Bellana is not going to be useful in the next encounter, so she can just do this by herself. Critical success. The away team deploys the transponder signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens in a breathtaking sight. Embedded in a large cavern is a futuristic environment with smooth, white walls glowing in warm white light and sprinkled with patches of green. This is the Ocampa City. Captain, we're inside the Ocampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom and Chakotay? Yeah, we should probably just let Kes lead the charge here, because this is her one thing. We're getting quite a lot of morale. This is good. I like morale. Kes approaches a group of Ocampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Ocampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members, awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Let's do this. Oh. Clear a path through any debris and obstacles. Use your phasers. Critical success. The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit. The security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus. Captain, the connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Well, since this is the final, let's just go all out. Mega critical success. The team analyzes the tremors interference pattern and quickly recalibrates the transporter signal amplifier to compensate. The transporter signals stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. 3 critical successes. That's a lot of extra experience for them. Yes. Chakotay recruited unexpected allies. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief, while Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Maquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Commander Chakotay, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. And Mr. Paris, it's good to have my pilot back. What? No champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis, Torres. Torres, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? They say he's been acting out of the ordinary lately, abducting people. And he increased their power supply to half a decade. And he destroyed the tunnels. Sounds like he's preparing for something. But what? What can you tell us about the Ocampa? Naive, friendly, they don't get out much. And that's good, because they wouldn't survive. Apparently, they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true. Our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tells us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned warming. The day our surface turned into a desert, on that day the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then, he has provided for the Ocampa. A debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok? There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Ocampa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage, building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. In addition, it was mentioned that the caretaker provided the Ocampa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, coupled with the destruction of the access tunnels, and his frequent references to running out of time. The logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. I believe he is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? Ask if they know why they were sent to Ocampa. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The Ocampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. He also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died? I want you both in sickbay, now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately. Though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor. I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. The doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware of his immediate death, the caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, one who would continue his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. If he dies before finding a suitable successor, We'll be stranded. We have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Let's see, repair and activate the torpedo launch bay. There we go. Very nice. All our teams are busy. Done in this area, so we're gonna be heading back to the caretaker. Which was in this area over here, right? Can I? Yeah. Let's go. Zoom. All right, nice. We have another engineering office. Yeah, we're unlocked, of course. Nice. Let's put that there. And our research is coming along. We have 2 teams that can repair and do stuff. So I think the only thing we have left to fix currently are these 2 ruined rooms. Let's get both of them. Or so I thought. No, we only had 1. Ha! Torpedo launch bay. Fires torpedoes that deal massive damage to the hull but are almost useless against shields. Providing more energy to weapons increases the fire rate. Cool. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. However, I suggest a test run to verify system functionality and to assess our temporary flight control officer's performance in combat. Excuse me? This ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Except the one for evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat systems, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one, our ship. Seriously, Chakotay? All the Maquis on the Voyager as Starfleet target practice. What could possibly go wrong? Bellana, focus. We need preparation. I will pilot the Voyager, Captain. Just remember to set your phasers to simulation. I'll keep it in mind, Commander. Each combat encounter you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strength and abilities. Okay. Rousing speech, shield hacking, coordinated attack. So Tom Pyrus is here to prove himself. Coordinated attack. Fires 2 simultaneous faces, dealing increased damage. 20 seconds cooldown. What does the rousing speech do? Resets the cooldowns of all other heroes' combat abilities for 4 seconds. Oh. That's pretty strong. Shield hacking. Hacks enemy shields frequencies, increasing the shield penetration rate of Voyager's form by 20%. Dude, we're Neelix, we're gonna have that rousing speech. Easy choice. The Voyager will fight semi-autonomous autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically, torpedoes manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy.
What are your orders, Captain?
Combat is powers. Complete the turn steps to continue. Okay. So orders. Orders ship to attack. To try and attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive movement. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Proceed to offensive movement. Okay. 4 core engines. Weapons. Well, their shields are damaged, so I guess we'll just go straight for them, right? Yeah, disable the shield generator on rock shields. Kablamsk.
To attack the port side, Captain.
What are yours? Attack left. Okay, so I can. There we go. Let's see, what did our things do? Well, we don't need the invulnerability right now, and we should probably save our photon torpedoes. We're burning through the what? Their sheets? Evasive maneuvers. Okay, they want us to do evasive maneuvers. A blue countdown indicates the ability is selected, while a white countdown should say ability. Blah blah. Yeah, okay.
The enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay, I can do orders. I don't need to do any repairs. Their weapons are down. I still kind of want to go for the...
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Okay, we're there now, so let's do extra damage.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay, what do we have left? Okay, I'm testing buttons just to see what things does. And this is how we distribute our power. Okay. So that's our shields and that's our that are our engines. Okay, we can't add more than we have here. Let's go orders. Let's knock out the I guess the war core.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay. Boom! That's how it's done. Not bad for a temporary guy, huh, Tuvok? Your methods were unconventional. However, the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the Ray, the Val John should be in a support position for Voyager. Alright. Have the transporter room standing by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Okay, we're back. Let's go sort out this array. 9 cycles. Ooh. You know what? We could just go and pick up this extra... Oh shit. A lot of things happening at the same time. Hmm. Considering us throwing in another cargo bay. Let's do that. Let's do another cargo bay. Just putting everything to use. Okay, let's do this. We have the small battery compartment. Let's get some more hull integrity in there. Let's see, we have it. These are unmanned. Do we have anyone we can put in the phaser controller? Oh, we can actually put someone in there. Let's put Tuvok in there, and we'll add Chakotay to the away missions. I think that's strong. Kind of want to have someone in here. You know what? We're gonna put Tuvok in there. I think that's gonna be good. Oh, look at this. Our morale is maxed out. We're amazing. Hey, we have a regular crew quarters built. Now we can dismantle this piece of shit. Or... you know what? Let's fucking dismantle it. Because we're gonna probably get the other crew put in here. Oh shit, we're missing resources. I didn't think that far. Whoops. How do we check how many crew we can fit in our thing? Crew. Doesn't tell us. It's nice. It tells us the average combat power we need for a system. Ship. Bam, bam. Still need... I think we still need 5 more. I still don't get to repair these. Because we're missing these things. Okay. Because now there's nothing left that we can repair with what the resources we have. We basically have the full operational ship of what we're able to create. Okay, store food. There you go. We'll see if our investment in the extra engineer It's worth it. Okay, we need to get a big payload. Come on, big money. Oh, very nice. Okay, we're back on track. We're strong again. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Oh my. It seems we're expected, Captain. It's the Caisson. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our Marquis Raider manned. You'll have to support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea. But let's see what the Caisson has to say first. Back for more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I'm sure you have another fancy speech prepared for the entity, but I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Jabin, can we discuss this like two civilized... He disconnected, Captain. And they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Oh shit, we're fighting 3 of them. Use this cooldown so all other heroes combat abilities to 4 seconds. So we can use them and then we can have... I think just having like this invulnerability and Tuvok just firing more. I think that's a thing. Extra damage and invulnerability. Let's fucking
What are your
go.
orders, Captain?
Let's fucking go. This looks dangerous. So tab changes. So they have support vests. Can I change? No, we have one that's doing something. Okay, we probably should be dealing with it. The Caisson carrier. Oh, we're fighting the big boy. Going for their shields, I assume.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
It's... Okay, all the cooldowns are ticking.
Ability ready, Captain.
Let's go invincible for it. Can we please reach the thing I want to fight? Okay, we're breaking through the front, so we're gonna change targets to the
Moving to
weapons.
attack the front, Captain.
Let's just go full blast. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Shift key or left control. They are very powerful weapons, causing great damage to the system and hull. Yeah.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Torpedo. Oh, that felt so good. So good. Okay, we've dealt with their weapons. So I kind of want to go and deal with one of the others. The Caisson is retreating. That is good. So we're going to be attacking Beta and we're going to
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Let's do some invulnerability. Come on, get into range. Get into range.
Ability ready,
I
Captain.
guess we'll be fighting this one.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Let's just keep firing. Okay, we almost got their shields.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Come on, get the shields down. Come on, Neelix, you can do it.
Ability ready, Captain.
So, and they're fleeing. Victory! Okay, I felt like I really didn't know what was going on, but I'll take it. We pushed them back, but it was a close call. We got our crew beamed off in time before the raider exploded. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I have barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Ocampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Did you ever consider allowing the Ocampa to care for themselves? They are children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Ocampa are stronger than you think. Fuck, I will confront him as well. Something you did turned their planet into a test, didn't it? That was the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. Two of us were chosen to stay behind and care for them. Two? Where's the other? She went off to look for more interesting places. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us... Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements has arrived. I could try to access the array's system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please, protect the Ocampa. What is right and what is easy. The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control system to send us back? Well, for us who has seen the show, we choose to destroy the station. But I don't remember exactly if they did try to access the primary control system before that. But I think we should destroy the array to help the Ocampa. Your choice has consequences. We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Ocampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the Tricobalt devices. What are you doing? The arrays are only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. Tricobalt devices ready, Captain. Fire. We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are? Making the decision for all of us. It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Ocampa They remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own, though Kampa deserved that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great! Now I'll definitely miss my next parole review. A missed parole review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Ah, thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You've made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat, dialogues, spatial phenomena, or if the navigational deflectors is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed, and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. So let's see, engineering office, right? That we know about. Asteroid field, plasma storm, navigational deflector. Okay. Well, I guess we're going here. 15 cycles. Do we even make it that far? I don't like that it says out of range. So, what can we do in here? Nothing at this point. Well, we don't have much to do. Our research is underway, so I guess we'll just see if we can make it this far. Let's see what we can research. Yeah, we might as well get the plasma torch now. Okay. Kinda want to get the hydroponics bay. Let's get the hydroponics bay. Oh, we did manage to reach it. Lucky. Have it anywhere to go after this? Nope, we're stuck in this system. So I have research, deuterium, 5 cycles. I think we should go get this so we can start building that crew quarter. we're kind of okay with the morale. We don't have to build that. Let's just get this deteriorating first. Let's gamble. Ah, shit. Wait, we took hull damage. Fuck. Ship. Engineering bay. Barrel. How many work teams can we put on doing that? Hull repair rates. Oh shit, it costs. I think we kind of should just go all out and mega repair the ship like that. Okay, very good, very nice. Let's try to get some more deuterium. You know... Oh, fuck. The wrong button. I'm also thinking that if we go into our ship, we look at this cargo bay. Let's just have a shit ton of deuterium, because that's one of our lose conditions if we run out of it. Oh, I kind of like the tractor beam bounce, boogie, and bounce. I believe in you guys. You're amazing at this. Shit. I think this might be a good spot to wind things down and call it for the stream. We've done quite a lot in this game right now. We've done almost finished the caretaking thing. What is this? That's an asteroid. Wow. I think we're actually gonna round things off here. And for everyone who has tuned in, it's been really fun to play something else for a change. I've been doing quite a bit of Marvel Rival stuff with the lunch break VOD reviews and everything like that. I might take a little break from it, because this was kind of refreshing and very nice all in all. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So for now, for everyone who's tuned in and watched the show, thank you all very much, and I'll see you around. Bye bye then.